What up, my golfers? This is Jeff Stanislow, and it's time to go low here, right on AM 820 every Saturday morning on the Big 8 in Tampa. So, as you know, I'm usually the host and I get to ask the questions, but today we're going to flip the script. We got Emily Nowak with us today. Emily is works with Golfers Unite and helps me get everything done, bringing these great radio shows to you, helping with the social media channels and content, and kind of like helping me out to build Golfers Unite. And Emily, thanks for joining us here this morning.
Of course, yeah, I'm happy to be here, ask you some questions about the road trip. I know it's been super exciting. You've been doing a great job of keeping social media updated, so it kind of feels like we're along with you on this road trip. So, yeah, that's awesome.
Great. So I am the guest and you are the host today. Let's talk about this road trip.
Yeah, so how far are you in at this point? You're a week and a half in? 2
Yeah, I
weeks in?
left
Just about?
on May 6th.
Yeah, so you are
So
trucking along. Um, of course, what is your favorite course so far? You've hit some awesome spots. I need to know what your favorite has been so far.
So yesterday was the highlight. I played Paynes Valley in the Ozarks at the Big Cedar Resort. It was absolutely fantastic, Emily. I mean, the course conditions were incredible. The views were incredible. I just really, really enjoyed every shot on this golf course. And we'll put some content up with some of the images here and on our social channels pretty soon, on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Just search up Golfers Unite. But Paynes Valley, by far, the best course that I played and one of my better rounds. I shot 79.
Awesome.
I didn't lose a golf ball. It's pretty open.
Oh, okay.
Tiger Woods designed the course to be playable so people could enjoy the views and enjoy the experience of being out there. So it was a very, very wonderful day. It was pretty windy, but it shot 79. And on the famous 19th hole that Tiger has, it's got 18 holes, and then they have this cool little par 3 19th hole. I made a birdie, 94 yards, stuck it about 10 feet left of the pen, and made the birdie. So that was the highlight round and
That's
the highlight hole.
so interesting. A 19th hole. I feel like if anything, you see a practice hole kind of there in the beginning, but a 19th hole just to kind of wrap it all up. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool because you come in off of 18 and you kind of drive into the caves from the mountainside, I guess, not Rockies mountainside, but still probably 200-300 foot elevation of like a rock cutout. And you pop out and there's just this little par 3, and they come out of the place and they take your picture and do all this cool stuff and give you a bag tag. And
Oh, cool.
the experience was just as awesome as the golf. They have a really cool crow's nest. It's kind of a halfway house off of number 8, where you get free beef dog, snacks, drinks, and stuff like that. Trust me, you pay for it for the round, but it's a cool experience. And it is the only place that you can get the exclusive Paynes Valley, punch logo apparel. So that's kind of a cool thing. So
Cool, very cool. And Big Cedar Lodge, they have the amazing driving range, right? With the waterfalls and island greens.
no,
You,
well, not where I went. So
oh, okay.
driving range was nice and normal. I ended up hitting balls by Ozark National. So they have
Okay.
3 courses there. They have Ozark National. They have Buffalo Ridge, and I played Buffalo Ridge, and Buffalo Ridge is my second favorite golf course. We can talk about that in a minute if you'd like. And then they have Paynes Valley, but then they also have walkable and a short par 3 game. They have Top of the Rock. They have Cliffhangers, and another one, but it's just a really, really great experience. So it's kind of designed for golf trip people. They have a lot of lodging and chalets and Airbnbs in the community at Big Cedar. The service is second to none. I mean, it's really fantastic. Not like over the top, like resort exclusive, but a good, cool, like Ozarks kind of country feel vibe going on at a Big
Okay.
Cedar.
I like that, a little more low key. Having worked at resorts, that was kind of my favorite part. All the stuff off the golf course, giving them kind of that great experience and the little extras that go into it, like the bag tag. I love stuff like that when they can just give a little touch of something off the course to kind of help that along. Tell us about Buffalo Ridge. See some buffalo out there? Are there any
Yeah,
out there
so
kind of?
number right off the bat on the number one tee, beautiful, downhill up on the left hand side there. There's buffalo, like
So cool.
live buffalo. The Big Cedar partnered with a buffalo rancher, and there's buffalo throughout the course. Probably on 5 or 6 different holes, you get to see them, and talk about a different spectator experience than
Yeah.
what you're used to. So we'll also put some more stuff up on Buffalo Ridge on our socials, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, X, and what have you. If you just search up Golfers Unite.
Cool. I will say I just saw my first buffalo about a couple weeks ago. We have some around here, and it is crazy. They're huge.
They are big.
Yeah,
They are
it's
big.
really
But
cool.
Buffalo Ridge is a more difficult course.
Okay.
It's kind of like a hybrid between Paynes Valley and Ozarks National. Now, Ozarks National is the hardest of the 3 golf course, but for kind of a golfer like myself that wants the experience of the Ozarks, you know, beautiful views, but yet it still has some shot making skill sets that's needed. I think I shot 85 on
Okay.
Buffalo Ridge, which is still a good round for me. So I enjoyed it. Kudos to Big Cedar. They just do a great job there. And if you're looking to do a trip, it's right inside Branson, Missouri. And so there's a lot to do in Branson. You can stay downtown if you want. You don't have to stay at the resort. There's entertainment and shows and, kind of cool, downtown vibe. So there's more to do than just golf. And I know there's destinations like Bandon Dunes and cool stuff. And even up in Michigan there, Forest Dunes, but there's just not much around it. So Branson and Big Cedar give you a lot to do, which is really cool.
That's cool. Yeah. And I feel like it still kind of feels a little tucked away on those golf courses still. Like you don't feel like you're probably in a big town. It is cool if they're playable. I know sometimes you can get out to these destinations and you need a caddy, you need them to kind of show you the way. But let's get down to the reason behind this trip. So the reason behind this trip is to raise money to donate a car to a veteran through Appreciate Your Service. Can you tell us a little bit about why you started Appreciate Your Service, or kind of a little more about the background of the trip?
Sure. I did not serve the military. I was getting ready to go into the military, and my mom and dad said, "Well, this is what we think your generation's doing. Is education is important. So we've saved some money, and we want you to go to school." So I ended up going to Michigan State University and getting my undergrad there. But I've always had an affinity for and supported, veterans and first responders, or our American heroes causes. And so about a year ago, I started Appreciate Your Service. It's at appreciateyourservice.org. And, part of my thought process on going on this road trip is to do something different. And, so do the golf. And while I'm out there on the road, raise money so we can hopefully buy a veteran a car on July 4th, or, maybe around September 11th for 9/11. So we started this campaign out, and to date, we raised almost $4,000 on this trip, which is fantastic. And, I'm reaching out to the social media networks as it grows and asking people for help. So if you're listening and you want to help, you can go to golfersunite.com/road trip. Again, golfersunite.com/road trip. This is Jeff Stanislow, the founder of golfersunite.com. This episode here on AM 820 is brought to you by our friends at AMAC, the Association of Mature Adult Citizens. It's amac.us.
Awesome. And even beyond raising the money and kind of helping veterans, you've been meeting a lot of amazing people. How has that been going? How has kind of been, looks like you've kind of been mingling with people in the golf shop, meeting them there. You have been partnered up with some people. How is that going? And kind of how are you opening up these doors to these people and getting to know them a little more?
Well, I mean, that's probably one of the coolest things about being in golf is just the people, the stories. So I left Tampa on, May 6th or May 7th. It was, May 6th is when I left. Started the Golfers Unite road trip, and my first stop was in Dothan, Alabama. I played Highland Oaks there, and I met some great people that I have got connected with on social media. As I was going, I started putting out some social posts that I was going on this road trip, and the community has been amazing. It's like, hey, come play here. Are you going here? Let's play together. So in Dothan, I played with several people, including a gentleman named Kevin Montana and our friend JT Bammer. We had a great time, and Rob Person, and the four of us went out and just really, really enjoyed meeting each other, because you have this social media world, and then you kind of are able to connect people, like-minded people, together in real life, or IRL as they call it. And it brings that sense of connection to the next level. And now these people will continue to support Golfers Unite, and I'll continue to support them and their initiatives. And then we're talking about already maybe trying to do a Golfers Unite tournament or charity outing or something like that in Tampa this fall, and they want to help out and be a part of it. So that, and just the people at the destinations have been great. The people at the Shoals, also a Robert Trent Jones course up just north of Montgomery, fantastic people. I ended up heading over towards Little Rock, and I played this small golf course, or small communities in Tunica, Mississippi, and Tunica National. And the people there were so kind, so understanding. They basically, several of these golf courses, Rabsamen, Little Rock, Tunica, have just given me the keys to the cart and said, we appreciate what you're doing for the veterans through appreciateyourservice.org. And through our efforts here at Golfers Unite at golfersunite.com. You can click the road trip button if you want to check it out, and follow along and see where I'm going, and check the socials for, daily updates on the whole road trip. But absolutely amazing. Got to interview several of the directors of golf, and, just meet great people. And one of the guys that I ran into just in the parking lot at Tunica National had won the state amateur in Mississippi 3 times.
Wow, that's
once as a young
amazing.
man, once as a middle-aged person, and now he's probably 75 years old, and he won just the senior amateur in the state of Mississippi just recently. So it's just a really cool story for being on the road.
That's awesome. And then just to kind of wrap it up here, where are you headed next? What destinations are you looking forward to? What's the plan?
So I came back to Little Rock. So I went all the way west to Kansas City, to Manhattan, Kansas. Played a great golf course there. It was 2 of them actually, Stag Hill, and then God, why am I drawing a blank on the other one? It's Kansas State. So that's what it is. Kansas State's home course for the Kansas State men's game. It's Culbreth Hills is the name of it. Great golf course. I played with some friends there again. Justin Howard, he's on TikTok and goes live all the time. And but he made me play it from the tip. So that one beat the heck out of me. I think I shot 86 or 87 there, windy day, but So from Manhattan, I came back and played Paynes Valley, and then now I'm back in Little Rock, resting my back today, resting my mind a little bit. So visiting my son Jack, who lives in Little Rock, and from here, my next destination is going to be Nashville. And then I'm going to probably head east a little bit. And then the goal is to kind of go up into Michigan and play 4 or 5 rounds in Michigan, visit some friends and family up there. So having a great time though, doing this and raising money for the charity, appreciateyourservice.org. If you want to help out, just go to golfersunite.com/road trip. And
Awesome.
Emily, thanks for flipping the script here with me today.
Yeah, that
and
was fun.
interviewing me. That was a lot of fun. For more, you guys always tune in to Let's Go Low Show here, brought to you by Golfers Unite on AM 820 every Saturday morning. We thank you very much, and go low.